Grimmie. You know the business, y'all. We're on the old school West Coast show, super grimy style. On this show, we got FAD. We got my boy Greg Mack, Cherry Darling from Grindhouse and Planet Terror. We got the world-class Wrecking Crew. We also went to Comic-Con, y'all. You know the business. We got fake-ass Darth Vader in the house, second to none, the Candy Man, and my boy Cutfather, y'all. You know the business, super grimy style. So until then, y'all, keep it grimy on the Grimmie Wreck Show. We gone.
Mr. Double Y, large load, 200 plus nigga, make your whole block fold. New West weapon, red chuck stepping, verbally heated like a automatic weapon. Everybody's racked up, Chevy jacked up, out here. Bandanas get you clacked up. You hear it in my voice, I'm destined to blow. Elo's on the track, beast on the little pose. Grimmie wrecked out, who done let the pass out? Gotta pay a visit, better put a vest out, and that's real. I ain't got a house on the hill, my house is in the south front line battlefield for real. And I don't push dope for skrill. Lay square bitches up, send them off in heels. I'm big lunch. Now you done heard the best. Southeast San Diego, the home of the New West.
Hey, yo, motherfucker, this is the New West. Fuck, and we run Grimmie Wreck. Fuck that, make a mud that, make a strap that, motherfucking neck. What? This the New West.
We're JJ Fat and we're here to rock. Rhymes like ours could never be stopped. See, it's three of us and I know we're fresh. Party rockers, non-stoppers, and our names are deaf. See, the J is for just, the other for jamming. The F is for fresh, A-N-D, deaf. Behind the turntables is DJ Train. Mixing and scratching is the name of the game. Now here's a little something about nosy people. It's not real hard, it's plain and simple, baby D.
Grimmie, you know the business, y'all. It's definitely going down out here in the LA streets, and you know the business, y'all. Super grimy style, and it's going down for the old school show. And I gotta say, I got the #1 group out here on the West Coast, FAD, y'all. You know the business, y'all. Now, I gotta say, it is a pleasure to meet you guys. This is actually the first time I've ever laid my eyes on such beautiful ladies. And I gotta say, you got now, for some of you young cats out there in the grimy SD streets, if you don't know, this is one of the very first groups, including ladies, to hit the scenes on the West Coast push. Y'all are definitely have started something that has not quit to this day, like Missy, and it's just so on and so on. You know, you guys have really started a West Coast push that has led across the world. Your song is probably one of the better known songs for a woman group in the West Coast rap game that's ever been done. Now, I got to say, please give them your name and let them know what position that you play a part of the JJ FAD group.
Okay, I'm MCJB, leader of the crew. I'm Sassy C.
Baby D, but of course the beatbox of the crew.
All I gotta say is humana.
That was it.
You know the business. Now, we got to take it way back. You know, we got to know, how did this group get started? Because I do know that you guys started in about 87 or so, but there was a lot more that came to just a group of 3. I believe it started with a group of 5. Can we kind of start from that point and lead up to where we're at now?
Sure. Basically, it started with 2, which was Baby D and myself in my den, where I grew up in Rialto, California, and I knew her as the superior female beatboxer. So I was like, this could work. This could really work. So we held auditions in the den. And then we ended up with 5 girls, and then that didn't work out, so we were back to the 2 of us. And then we met Rudy Pardee from the LA Dream Team. And then he introduced us to Michelle, Sassy C, And then that's how we became the 3 that we are today.
So, you know, given that you guys have had such a huge hit, and to this day, if you play that song, it is still a hit.
Hit it, baby D.
I'm light skinned and said I know what then is headed. That's right, cause they'll fake a ticket man. And you made them ours, rapping ours, capping. Everybody say I'm happy. If you try to hang with me, you should find it true.
I'm always rocking, never stopping, devastating, rapper lady. When I'm on the microphone, to see that all these imitated figures are different. Everybody say I'm different. There's no other angel over. Everybody know I'm covered clientele.
It's a pearl, everybody know in jail. To the beat so you can tell. Everybody know you fail.
The good thing is that we had such strong backing with Ruthless Records and NWA and Eazy-E behind us that we were like the little sisters. They took care of us. They protected us. We had on the road, we had bodyguards. Jerry Heller was our manager. He was right there beside us. It was like nobody could touch us. What we want to say about actually being pioneers is I feel like being one of the first Grammy-nominated female acts out there, we kind of get lost in the shuffle. We see, you know, hip-hop honors and everything. There's no JJ FAD, and we're like, wait a minute, how does that even compute? You know, we should be right there with MC Lyte, right there with Salt-N-Pepa, right there with Roxanne Shante, everybody, because we were there first. And so I don't know if it's an East Coast, West Coast thing, but people need to remember that we were the first ones out there. So we feel kind of a little distant that way, you know, not to get the recognition that everybody else gets, but they can use our music. Because I'm sorry.
Fergie.
I mean, everybody kept calling, talking about, did you hear that song? Did you hear that song? And I had never heard it. And when I heard it, I was like, hello, it's the whole song. She didn't even try to, you know, disguise it or anything. It's our song.
But it was an honor, you know. I like the way she did it. She flipped it, you know. I appreciate that. I like her. What's up, Ferg?
Yeah, Ferg, straight up the song was dope. We just hating, because we ain't on it.